All right, so this week's problem is, suppose we have a 1 meter by 1 meter plate with a charge of 1 nanocoulomb. In the center of the plate, and very near to the surface, now that's key, there's an electron being held at rest. 1 nanosecond after the electron is released, what is A, the speed of the electron, and B, the direction, towards or away from the plate. So I started out by writing some equations. First off, and this is the most important to this problem, we can use this approximation for the electric field of the plate because the electron is very far from the ends and very near to the surface. Then we know that that electric field is going to exert a force on the electron, which is determined by this equation. And then we have our momentum principle, and then we have our momentum equals our mass times velocity. Now, all we have to do for this problem is combine some equations. So we can take these two equations and say that the force on our electron is going to equal the electric field, which is Q divided by A. Q is the total charge of the plate, and A is the area of the plate. Both numbers we know. Divided by 2 epsilon, not a constant, times Q, which will be the charge of our electron. Then we can plug that into here because it's our only force, so we can call it our F net. So then we can transition to PF, and now we also know that this term is 0 because it starts from rest. And like I said before, this is the only force, so that's F net equals, and we know momentum equals mass times velocity. I'll skip a step here. We have our mass times velocity equals Q divided by A over 2 epsilon naught times Q times a change in time. And then we can just divide out our mass, Q divided by A over 2 epsilon naught Q times a change in T. All of that divided by the mass of our electron, and that will give us our velocity, which I will pause now and calculate. All right, so there we go. Here's our velocity. So that part's done. And part B is the direction. We know that an electron is negative, and our plate has a charge of, this negative got put up here, but negative 1 nanocoulomb, so it will be away from the plate. There you have it.